16U girls squad. Returned last year to claim her third gold medal with the 17U team, and she's back here again looking for number 4. Here's Beckett on second down. Has time. Back corner of the end zone, and somehow Caitlin Reynolds ends up wide open for a touchdown. 6-0 USA.
Busted coverage by Team Azteca right there. As the U.S., they're able to find the receiver in the end zone. As we look at the replay here,
Number 9, Emory Beckett.
And she's just sitting there. There was certainly some confusion back there by Azteca as Caitlin Reynolds is the beneficiary.
Bunch formation on the conversion attempt. And there's the center, Trishelle Touquet. Stops, turns, and receives a pass from Beckett with open arms. 7-0, Team USA.
All right, so there you go right there. Team Azteca kind of bailed Team USA out right there, gave him a penalty that kind of changed the complexion of that drive. Now,
NFL Flag National Championship in Canton, Ohio last year. And as I mentioned, the Oakley Icon Alliance earlier this year in February is Caitlin Reynolds outrunning the defense to the front pylon for a touchdown.
Caitlin Reynolds right there. She takes the handoff and uses her explosive athleticism to be able to beat the defender to the pylon. That's what it is. When you get the ball in that position, it's a race to the pylon. Look at it right there. She gets the ball, gives a quick little juke to buy herself that extra half second to get there before the defender does.
Madison Fulford of the U.S. Women's National Team told me 2 years ago, keep an eye on Caitlin Reynolds. And there she is again. Secures it. Extra point good. And the U.S., as we've seen for 3 straight games here on Championship Sunday, sprints out to an early 14-0 lead.
Yeah, here we go now. Which way will it go? The last game was a blowout. The first game.
Will they need them both? Bunch formation from the 1. Trujillo drifting left. Flips it to Manriquez for an Azteca touchdown.
Nice job right there. They didn't try to complicate it too much. They've got some sellies of their own. We see that bunch formation, takes it from under center. And then just a nice little shovel pass right there once everything clears out for Team Azteca right there.
Team Azteca faithful in the stands. And so now they can, in theory, do what Emory Beckett just did a couple of times, take a knee on the football, milk the clock down, and run the final play of the half if they so choose. And now with second down coming up, the U.S. back in a spread formation. Here's Beckett. Looking for Reynolds, clear eyes, full heart, can't lose, Texas forever. From Lakeway to Cedarwood, an all-Texas connection for a U.S. touchdown.
Well, look at that, KB. As we go back and look at the replay, the U.S. chooses to spread them out. And this, again, just a lapse in coverage by Team Azteca. You can't get more open than that. Back of the end zone, nobody there.
Valentina Rico in the slot. Gomez split out wide. Going up top. Climbing the ladder. Touchdown Azteca. Jessica Manriquez, the route specialist. Puts 6 on the board for Azteca. It's 20-10 with the extra point coming up. And Wes, you called it 20-12, I should say. That's a big score for Azteca.
It's huge. You get trips to the right there, and they decide to flood that defensive formation. The U.S., she hits the intermediate out route there. Team Azteca, big play.
1-point conversion. They go right back to the front pylon, but this time it's Herrera with the grab. And we're back to a 7-point game, folks. 20-13 with 7 seconds left to go here in the first half.
And what a play right there. What a drive by Team Azteca. They didn't let what the U.S. was doing bother them, and they remained poised, and it paid off. With a big-time touchdown and conversion, he continues to lead them on this drive.
Twins wide receivers to the top of the field, and that's where they go with the football. Touchdown, Jessica Manriquez.
And that is one heck of a catch right there. As we go back and look at the replay, we will see as the receiver was coming out of the break, she trips on her feet as she's running that out route, but she's able to recover, has the awareness to see the football coming in, and she makes the grab. Kyle Bailey, put your seatbelt on, big fella, because we're about to have ourselves one heck of a game going down the stretch.
Jessica with Beckett running the show. Let's see where Beckett goes with the football. finds McKenna Cook for a touchdown in the front of the end zone. And McKenna Cook with the celly, as the kids say.
Making her presence felt right there with that dig route over the middle, and she catches it, and she's definitely a player that's going to show that emotion on the field. As we go back and look at the replay, now right there, I like the processing going on right there by Beckett. She was very decisive in where she wanted to go with the ball. She knew she was going to have Cook coming open on that dig, and she got it as they convert right there
and
as well.
once again, Caitlin Reynolds finding herself wide open in the back corner of the end zone, as we saw in the first half. The extra point's good. And the U.S. extends the lead to 8. Big conversion right there for the United States. As Azteca had cut the lead to 1 with a touch or a touchdown here.
I think you're in a position where you got to go for 2 right here.
I agree.
I think you have to try to do it.
Here's Trujillo. Did she get rid of it? She does, just in time, on target. Chapter and verse, another one to Jessica Manriquez.
You talk about a timing route right there. She held on to it because she knew her receiver was going to be where she needed to be. As we go back and look at this replay, 2 out routes at 2 different levels there. And she's able to run right under that ball. I mean, that is timing at its finest. She threw the football, the receiver ran right under.
The United States cannot earn another first down. So they'll have 3 plays as that one's batted down by Quintanar. She celebrates with Sahara Cruz. They've still got work to do, but Team Azteca has some momentum.
They got a cool little team defensive celebration they got going right there as well. That's a huge play. She just kept the arms up, didn't even have to jump. The low trajectory of that pass there by Beckett. But that was going to be a tough throw. She was looking for McKenna Cook that was running the dig over the middle, but she was bracketed, so that could have been a potential interception.
Here comes Quintanar again. What a pass from Beckett to Reynolds. Complete down to the 16-yard line.
All right, but you still got goal to go, Kyle. So if your team Azteca right here, you like your odds of being able to get a stop. The drama is building.
2-point game, 27-25, the United States on top. They're facing a difficult task here, 4th and goal from the 16-yard line. 1:13 to play. Can they pull away for good? Beckett rifles it. Reynolds, diving grab, but short of the goal line. And it's a turnover on downs. Team Azteca.
Game of inches. Kyle Bailey, how about that? She makes the catch. I thought it was potentially a touchdown, but it is not. Man, have we set ourselves up for quite the finish. Here's the replay right there. Oh my goodness, so close. Great job by the defense right there, as that is a deep dig route over the middle. Man, a couple more inches forward, you're in the end zone.
Great
That's
effort
football
from both Beckett and Reynolds. The ball's just short, and there's a completion to Camila Gomez on first down.
To the U.S., nothing cheap, nothing deep, and no penalties whatsoever.
45 seconds and rolling. Second down, Trujillo finds Gomez again, and a quick stop by Isla Collins, a Tucson, Arizona native. At the 17-yard line, third down coming up, approaching 34 seconds to play. Trujillo, a dart to Rico. Rico across midfield. Actually, they're going to stop her right on midfield, but it's a first down for Team Azteca.
Man, I'm getting a little anxious, Kyle. Heart starting to beat a little quicker, as if I'm out there playing right now. Got hurry-up offense going. What more could you ask for to close out a championship game? Gold medal on the line.
Doesn't get much better than this, folks. Buckle up. From midfield, under 30 to play. Trujillo, 2K coming on strong. Another completion to the far sidelines of Valentina Rico.
Timeout.
And a timeout taken by Team Azteca.
Ooh, right there, if you're Azteca, you would have liked to have been able to save a timeout right there, because see it right there, she runs an in and out route. Man, if she could have just been able to get that ball out of bounds, I maybe would have. Oh, you can't dive. That's right, you can't dive in flag. So
for the United States, Do a little bending without breaking. Trujillo on target to Manriquez. Stays on her feet. Steps out of bounds at the 5-yard line. Stops the clock at 13 seconds.
Man, they've got a plethora of team celebrations right there. That route over the middle, she gets it. I thought for a second she stayed in bounds and was about to run it in the end zone. Man, what do you do if you're Team USA here? I think I'm going to lock up and go man across the board and just trust my athletes.
We're about to find out. Trujillo to Kell in her face. Duque. Doesn't matter. Touchdown Azteca.
With the penalty to boot as well. I think a little bit of contact on that reception.
It's going to go against the defense. Ariana Herrera looks to have scored the game winner for the 17U ladies from Mexico.
Wow.
And
wow. Man, the concentration there on the catches. We see snap a little bit high. Ooh, that dig route over the middle by Herrera, and she was not going to be denied. As you get a third view, you see the sideline right there. And here we go as they go for the conversion.
This will be a 2-point attempt because of the penalty. Trujillo again to the front corner of the end zone, cashes it in. 33-27. Azteca takes the lead late. Their first of the game.
Team USA football.
How about this? The United States led for over 39 minutes in this title game, but Azteca with a go-ahead touchdown and 2-point conversion. And now with 8 seconds on the clock, it's desperation time for the United States. What can they muster here?
Team Azteca in a cover 3 look.
Emory Beckett, quick hitter to Caitlin Reynolds. And a nice chunk out beyond the 15-yard line to the 17. It's a gain of a dozen.
I think I might try to get a quick hitter, maybe to get 4 to 5 yards and out of bounds. It's 5 seconds to go, and then I'm going to try to take my shot deep.
We've seen one successful Hail Mary out here already today from the boys' 15U Americans. The 17U girls set themselves up similarly.
All right, here we go.
And there it is, a quick completion again to Caitlin Reynolds just across midfield. The ball spotted at the Azteca 24-yard line.
I'm bunching it up to the right. I'm 2 quarterbacking it. I'm going to throw it over to my other quarterback if they don't bring a double rush. And I'm just going to try to throw it down the field into the end zone. See if we can recreate what we had at the end of the first half from 15U. And the key for the quarterback, put a playable ball. Do not, you talk about pet peeves in football, I hate when quarterbacks throw it out of the end zone.
Yep, no doubt about it.
You gotta heave it up and give guys a chance to make a play.
Well, and again, height, length isn't everything in flag football. But the United States has a couple of playmakers out there in the way of Caitlin Reynolds and Haley Morgan and Trishelle Duque. But you're looking at McKenna Cook out there right now, standing at 5'9", 5'10". Do you give her a chance to go up and try to just win that jump ball in the end zone?
That's why I bunch it up, and you know a player like her, that's what she lives for, moments like this. So I'm going to give her every opportunity. And if I'm Team Azteca, I'm rushing one and putting everybody in the end zone.
The United States hoping for a miracle for the ball game. Beckett looking for Cook.
Wow.
And she can't hang on.
Wow.
McKenna Cook clearly wanted a flag, but none appear, and Team Azteca, your 2026 17U Junior International Cup champions.
What a game, Kyle. I mean, this is what you play for. All of the cliches, you can insert them here. But Team Azteca, man, they kept battling, and they did not give up in this game. And for Team USA, there's nothing to hang their head about either. They played their behinds off as well. It just came down to, you know, a couple of plays like it does for every game. McKenna Cook goes up right there. I mean, you could have potentially had a call for some contact. You could have. McKenna Cook tosses the mouthpiece. She's a little bit frustrated. Maybe she thought a call was going to be made there. But no call from the ref.